NBA for the day. Player prop do have top play of the day. My top play of the day goes off at 1 today. So if you guys are not on, check that out. I just started up the old lovely YouTube live today. So if you guys are following on TikTok, welcome on in. If you guys are following on YouTube, welcome on in. I appreciate it. We are subscriber mode on YouTube, meaning if you want to comment, gotta be a subscriber. Anyways, Cubs and Brewers, what's my opinion? I don't know. We'll take a look at the numbers here, buddy. I can give you an opinion on every game, but unfortunately, that's probably not the best way to go about it. We're going to look at some of the most profitable plays. We're going to get a little update on the standings as far as the best bets to be currently wagering on for Major League Baseball. We're going to run down ATS, and we're going to run down what happened to Jake Powers? Power plays. What happened to Jake Power plays? Was he not on anymore or what? My early best bet can be found in the first link in the link tree in the bio, William. You could go read the write-up. What happened to Jake Power plays? He was a capper, is he not? No, he didn't. Come on, that kid was young. That kid was young. Spendy, how we doing? YouTube, welcome on in, people. How did he pass away? You break that down to me. How did he do? What happened? Anyways, I want to get into it. I want to get into the slate today. And if you guys are watching on YouTube, don't forget subscribe, and you could be able to comment. If you are on TikTok, let's keep hitting the like. I appreciate you guys. We're going to go over the current run line. We're going to start off with the run line stuff. And then we're going to go over Jorge Lopez. That was pretty wild, eh? But yeah, if you guys are on YouTube, you're looking to comment. If you guys are on TikTok, you want a better, clearer version, go to YouTube, baby. Yeah, let's get into it. We're going to look at run line, some of the best plays for you guys today. Especially when we're looking at the run differential, that's something I like to look at. The run differential sometimes is a deceiving factor when you're looking at the run lines or money lines in general, teams that are barely covering or covering by a lot. But nothing too crazy to report here. The Royals seem to be the hot hands, especially if you are looking at run line plays. But as far as money line plays, obviously the most profitable is going to be the Phillies and the Yankees. So anytime you have them on the money line, it's just why not be jumping on them? And then obviously fading the White Sox on the money line and Miami on the money line. But you usually can't even get them fading them on the money line. But anytime you can, we have to take that. Colorado, I've been on them a lot lately. I won on them yesterday as well. They're bottom three, but time to pump the brakes on Colorado. Their bats have officially picked up, and that has been a homestand. So if you're jumping on Colorado, make sure that they're home right now. What happens with them when they go on the road, we'll find out here during this little hot streak that they've currently been on. As far as the total here, again, the books are always spot on with the over and under. Yesterday was fantastic. Max play winner on Edmonton. And we had dry saddled the score goal plus 120. It's phenomenal. I don't know. I didn't see no interference call with Soto. But the books are usually pretty sharp with the totals over and under. You can't find anything at 60%. The only thing you can find here is Milwaukee and Baltimore going over. And then fades, as always, still Seattle went from 75% to 61%. A lot of people seen my free play video yesterday with the Seattle and Houston game to go under yesterday. That flew under, but Houston, Atlanta, Seattle, and Texas lead on the unders in baseball. Now, that's baseball. Let's get into the plays for the day. Again, nothing crazy. If you are looking for an edge, Texas and Seattle games still to stay under. And then as far as run line, anytime you can get the Royals at +1.5 or Washington at +1.5 seems to be an easy play there as well. Now, let's get into today's card. My favorite plays at 1 p.m. Eastern time. You can find it in the first link in the link tree in the bio. All right, Cubs and Brewers, I think, lead us off today. Let's go Cats, baby. Cubs and Brewers lead us off today. Ray has the. I still like the Cubs in this one. I think it's Tyon. Let me take a look here. Let me take a look here, fellas. Let's get the pitching matchups in. Anybody on any early action today? That's not on my card. Rebos, how we doing today, buddy? Yeah, we have Tyon against Ray. I still like the Cubs in this matchup. But again, we kind of just went over the Brewers are the #1 team to the over. It's not at 60%, so I don't mind taking that. Brewers did get game 1 10-6. Brewers games have been going over a lot. We see this total 8.5, but there is 2 good pitchers. So definitely a tough one to look out for here, but I definitely lean on the Cubbies to get the job done. Royals and Twins, that's actually my best bet of the day. You guys could check that out over on the website. Oakland and Tampa Bay, no opinion on this one. Did Oakland win that yesterday? Yeah, Oakland lost the bottom of the ninth. That's right, Oakland lost the bottom of the ninth there. Going back to Oakland, though, I like Oakland on the money line. I don't know. Tampa Bay just doesn't please me. Both times these two teams linked up, flew under the total. Under 8.5 seems like a nice play between Oakland and Tampa Bay. But again, I'm not really going to dabble into Oakland or Tampa Bay many games this year unless I'm getting Oakland at a good price. I'll probably look to take them on the money line if I get them at a good price. If not, don't want anything to do with Oakland games or Tampa Bay games at that. Houston and Seattle, they go today. We did the free TikTok for you guys yesterday on the under. But again, are these Houston bats going to wake up and do something? I don't know. They're the #1 batting average in Major League Baseball. And I have nothing else to say about them. They are just truly, truly sad to watch. They cannot score. End of story. #1 batting average, cannot score. Your Houston Astros. I'm not betting on the under because freaking Armetti Spaghetti's pitching, and that man is absolutely dreadful. So as much as I want to take the under in the Astros and Mariners again, not with Spaghetti pitching. Dude pitches like spaghetti. Real quick, if you guys don't know, we go live usually every single day. Hit the thumbs up. Keep tapping the screen, #1. But #2, follow if you're not following. If you're on YouTube, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Hold the screen down, and it gives you an option to hit the thumbs up for the video. Thank you very much. Diamondbacks and Mets here. I think the full fade on the Mets has been back and in full effect. The total's at 6.5. But I don't even know if this game will get played, to be honest with you. It looks like there's supposed to be some bad weather. So I don't really want anything to do with this game in general. If anything, I'll lean towards the under, and I'll lean towards the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks haven't been well. 1-4 their last 5. Same with the Mets. But at the end of the day, the Mets just cannot get it done defensively. They look terrible defensively. So don't want anything to do with the game in general. If you guys are jumping on the Mets game at all, definitely lean towards the under, especially with how bad both offenses just have been. 1 run, 0 runs in general. But both teams can't figure out a way to win right now. If I had to take a side there, I'd definitely take the D-backs and continue this fade. Mets are now 11 games under 500, and they're one of the worst teams at home as well. So play of the day is in the first link in the link tree in the bio, my man. Appreciate you. Tigers and Red Sox today. Again, I'm not a big Red Sox bettor. I don't like their games. They are probably one of the most hot and cold teams in the Major League Baseball. But they do have a really good batting average. And I talk about batting averages a lot because there's a lot of potential. Pivetta goes today. I'm not a Pivetta fan at all. Pivetta against Flaherty. Let me switch this shit up. Here we go. Yeah, so we have Pavetta today. Will they get it done? Boston has the way better offense. Tigers did win a couple games in a row prior to getting blown out yesterday by the Pirates here, but I would have to go to the Red Sox in this game. Better bats, better team in general. Minus $1.20. Definitely leaning. I think a YouTube premium player we're going to have in this game is going to be the Nerfy. Tigers and Red Sox Nerfy. And if you guys are new, make sure you guys keep tapping the screen. I appreciate it. Tigers and Red Sox Nerfy. Rolling with the Nerfy. Again, keep tapping the screen. If there's still a plus sign there, make sure you guys hit that plus sign. Braves and Nationals. Wow. My oh my, have the Braves season kind of took a freaking turn, eh? First a pitcher, then your best batter. I mean, just very underwhelming here. I feel like just fading the Braves at this point just has to be something to do. I love the over here, 8.5. I think this is going to be a massive play in general, but I think that the Nationals are going to score, but I think this is one of the big ones for the Braves. I've never been a Trevor Williams fan, contact guy, and I think the Braves bats get to him today. Leaning more towards the Braves team total. Let me take a look at what it is. I'm assuming 4.5. I can't see it being 5.5. With a total at 8.5. What's up, Colton? All right. Braves team total today. 4.5, yeah? 4.5 minus $1.30. We're going to be hitting Atlanta's team total today for sure. I'm not sure how big or how heavy. Braves team total today over 4.5. We're going to lock that in. Braves team total over 4.5. That is going to be a play today. And then Yankees and Angels, no opinion on that game. I don't know if you guys are getting down on the Yankees or Angels game, but if you are, put in the comment section. Let me read what you guys like in this Yankees game. Yankees and Angels. Looks like the Yankees won 2-1 and lost 4-3. You could probably get the Angels at plus 1.5 at minus $1.10. Yankees money line in the over. Twins, Astros, Mets. Okay. Yankees minus 1.5. D-backs today. I do like the D-backs today, but they've been struggling as well. They've been struggling just like the Mets have been struggling. So, I mean, I'm sure I can, KG, but just go over. The full recaps are there, especially on my YouTube channel. Every single day, I go over every single play that I have every single day. But I'm not going to go and just start finding all this. Just go check it out. Every play I have, I go over every single day. Cubs money line. Yeah, I do like the Cubs today against the Brewers. Do like the Cubs today against the Brewers. But again, I only have one big play today in Major League Baseball, and it goes off at 1 o'clock. So a lot of these are kind of just leans. Besides the Braves, I think I'm going to get down on that Braves team total over 4.5 for sure. But then outside of that, I do like the Tigers and Red Sox Nerfy for sure. Tigers and Red Sox Nerfy. Diamondbacks and Mets, if you're getting down on that game, that's more of a degenerate. There's nothing to really go off of. Both teams have been fucking terrible. And then Spaghetti and Mariners. I do know 7.5 is low for Spaghetti pitching, but it's the Mariners. They can't freaking hit, man. They cannot hit. And the Astros are the number one hitting team, but they have to go against Gilbert. So maybe go back to the under in that game, 7.5. I don't ever mind having a Seattle Mariners game under. Royals and Twins, top play of the day. And then Cubs and Brewers. I kind of lean the Cubs there, but with Ray on the mound, it's going to be a complete stay away. Maybe look towards the Nerfy in that one as well. Okay. All right, NBA. A little bit in the NBA here. I don't know what you guys like here for this Wolves and Mavericks game, but The total has now jumped up to 210. William, yes it is, brother. Fucking 1 o'clock. What are you talking about? Unless you're looking at a different game or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. What do we think here with the Wolves and Mavericks? Wolves and Mavericks. Let me see what you guys like here. Kyrie. Okay. Someone's adding Madrid in there. Luka over 30.5. Is that what his points is today? Luka's. What about Mavericks? What about Mavericks plus 1.5 first quarter or Wolves minus 1.5 first quarter? What do you guys like on that? Any pitcher that I like today? Yeah. I kind of like Spaghetti to have a good day. The Astros pitcher. Wolves minus 1.5 first quarter. I like that. I like the first quarter. I think they're going to be pumped up. The crowd's going to be rocking. Lovely Thursday night, baby. I do like that. I like that. I like that a lot. I like any Braves player to hit a home run today. So look towards the Braves. I think their team total is going to hit today. I like the Braves team total. I don't even know if I'm going to release that yet or bet on it, but I have a strong feeling I am. I also liked Pivetta today. So, yeah. The Red Sox pitcher. So, leaning on Pivetta to have a good day as well. Anyways, as far as the total here, I do like the under in the Wolves game again. I like the under. I really do. We had the under as a max play this week, early in the week, and it's tough because we're going to need the Mavericks to have another bad quarter. And that first quarter, they started very slow, and we got close to that total. Can the Mavericks have another slow quarter? I'm not 100% sure, but I do know that this Wolves team is still the number one defense in the league. I want to go back to the under here. I'm glad we're getting 210. I'm just kind of curious if do we need to wait more? Because, 94% of the bets are on the over. I get it. Everyone's going to hammer all these random fucking player props over. So I think that we may be able to get a better line than 210. We may be able to get like 210.5. So if we could get 210.5, that would be great. I mean, obviously you could push these lines whatever you want. You can go 211 under at minus 125. You can go 213 minus 155 or 212.5 minus 145. But regardless, I do like the under here. I may want to go towards the under at like 208.5 at even money, just because I think 209 has been the key number. The line opened up at 208.5, and I think I want to stay to its true line. Maybe look at 208 at plus 105. Again, it's going to be very tough to kind of replicate that first quarter. But if you want to get real crazy, 203.5 is at plus 165 here. All odds are via DraftKings here. But I am going to go to the under. I'm probably going to stick to the true opening line, which is at 208.5. That's at even money currently. Wolves and Mavericks under 208. Other than that, I have a play on the side dropping here shortly. And that's all I have for you guys today. I don't know what your best bets of the day are. Put them in the comment section. And let's see before we get the hell out of here. If you want all my NHL thoughts, just jump on board. I'll have a full write-up for you for the NHL play today after a 2-0 day in the NHL yesterday, which was really nice. Draisaitl to score and Edmonton. Any other best bets of the day? Fire them up. Take a look at the might run back to that first period under in that Panthers and Rangers game too, by the way. Might run back to that Panthers and Rangers first period under. Mavs clinch the series. Nationals plus 1.5. I know a lot of people like the Nationals today. I do, but I think the Braves plus 1.5 is a good play today. Mavs clinch the series, says Sama. But that's all I have for you guys today. Make sure you guys give a follow if you're not following, and I'll check y'all later. YouTube, best bets of the day. Get soon.